Lamala, I accidentally muted you and I can't unmute you now because you're the host. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, y'all. I'll see you later.
Could anybody review which of the texts cover which parts? Because I'm a little bit confused about that. As in, you know, the Ornament of Mahayana Discourse from Maitreya Buddha, which parts are included in there?
Would be the 9 stages, Sangha's Compendium of Knowledge. And then the first part, what is it? Distinguishing the middle from the extremes. That's the 5 faults. That's my understanding. You know, the 5 faults and 8 adjustments. So should we ask Geshe just to?
We don't need to ask. I mean, we can, but I just feel like I've heard different things, and I'm sure it's my mishearing, but I'm just a little confused about that.
No, I think that's, I think I'd like to address that because someone else asked, what are the texts? But I know that the last class, Geshe asked about that, about the 9 stages. And then when I said those 2 texts, he concurred. So I guess what we need to do is confirm the first for the 5 faults and 8 adjustments.
Okay.
Lala, here's what I wrote down from the second. Ornament of Mahayana Discourse by Maitreya, chapter 15. And then Compendium of Knowledge, chapter 14, describe the 9 stages. That's all I got.
Yeah, well, when he very first mentioned these texts on June 17th, my notes have something a little different. And so I'm just not clear because I have conflicting things in my notes.
Right, and there's also Sublime Continuum by Asanga.
No, that's not. There's the Compendium of Knowledge by Asanga. And wasn't Sublime Continuum by Vasubandhu?
No, this one he said is by Arya Sangha, not the one by Maitreya. And he said there were 5 chapters. This was on June the 17th?
Oh, that's the Compendium of Knowledge, the one by Asanga with 5 chapters.
So not the Sublime Continuum, but Compendium of Knowledge?
That's my understanding.
Okay. I need to erase. I think that it would be nice if we did have a chance to ask questions.
So actually I'm wrong because I'm sorry, I'm confused, but Sublime Continuum, that's also by Maitreya Buddha, right? But that's not one of the texts that covers this topic.
No, he was saying that it was the one by Asanga, not the one by, that he was pointing to. I'm sorry, I don't want to, you know, say anything because it would just go round and round. I'm sorry. My number.
It's okay.
To address the 5 faults and 8 adjustments from July 22nd, did you already talk about that one? I have a note that says, ornament of clear realization, ornament of Mahayana discourse, discussing the middle from the extremes, and then the middle from the extremes has 5 chapters, and chapter 4 has the 5 faults and the 8 adjustments.
Thank you. Circular, would you lead any discussion or any question answer? Because I have to work on this. Either Donna sub, so I'll try to help, but if you could just help me too.
Sure, I'm happy to. So I have distinguishing the middle from the extremes, and in chapter 4, I see the 5 faults and the 8 adjustments. So I feel confident about that one because I actually have the book and I can see it. So that's one piece I can say, but beyond that, I'm still a little confused.
Chikila, is chapter 5 where you get the instructions for Shemata in that book?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the 5 faults and the 8 adjustments are in chapter 4. But I'm not sure beyond that.
So we don't know what book he was referring to. And I thought that he was referring to chapter 5 of some book for instructions. And I thought it was that book.
Well, in the past, he said, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, let's just ask him when he comes, when he arrives. But this is wonderful. It's like a debate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Discussing. I think Sheila would be happy to.
Yeah. We're all paying partial attention. Together we may have one mind.
But that's the purpose of the debate, is to help one another.
That's right. That's right.
You know, show your ego, or I know this and you don't. So this is wonderful, because what I thought was very clear is not clear at all.
Same here. I thought I had it down.
Yeah, I had it all done. It's completely wrong. That happens a lot. Oh, I guess I should look at YouTube also to see how many people are watching. Oh, didn't get the message. Let's see. Oh. Okay, here we go. There are 3 watching. So we could say some, oh. Geshe is on his way, but he's not here. He'll be here in a few minutes. So we can say some Tara mantras. That will create the cost for him to get online quickly. So we could say a few until he arrives, and then we can stop. Okay, so Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Then we can say, continue by saying them to ourselves. Geshe-la's here.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Geshe.
Morning.
Oh, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Huh? Have a seat, please. Oh, good morning, Alhamdulillah. Good morning, Chugila. How are you, Chugila? How are you feeling?
Thank you, Geshe. I'm feeling better today. Thanks.
Hello, Neely. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Julie, good morning. Pati, good morning.
Good morning, Geshe.
Elise, good morning.
Good morning, Geshe.
Susie, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Geshe. Happy to see you.
Good morning, Bodhisattva Patrick. Good morning, David. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning, Geshe.
Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Joanna.
Good morning, Geshe.
Oh, good morning, children.
Good
How
morning,
are,
Geshe.
how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Oh,
And you?
very good. Are you sitting in your practice room?
Yes, Geshe.
Oh, are the birds are still coming?
Yes, Geshe, but not right now.
Okay. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning, Geshe.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Karen Leslie. How are you?
Good morning. I was on mute. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Prayers.
Start with the 7 limb prayer. Awesome.
Let's go up, please, with contemplation, okay, with contemplation of the meaning of the prayers.
Gosam pe gone to ti malu ome di ta shat nam la je yiram kolwa bardu do kola kolwadam Saji perki chushin me tamri rameshi ni gen pari sam to me nam che parshom Mama Nampa Kenam Kiche Kukala Kense Chujin Ching Shita Tsampe Du Exima La Idam Guru Ratamadala Yatayami.
Sanje Cheda Soje Chonam Chanjo Bando Dane Jasu Dagi Chushin Jebe Asaman Lola Penje Sanje Sanje Cheda Soje Chonam Chanjo Bando Dane Dagi Shushin Jebe Asaman Lola Penje Sanje Cheda Soje Chonam Chanjo Dagi Shushin Jebe Asaman Oh yeah, so this is called that. So first we all going to recite one round of Mani Mantra, one mala of Mani Mantra, dedicated for David's father who passed away and dedicated for Pati's cat who passed away a few days ago. So then together with all the people, who've been passed, who are already passed away because of this, due to this virus, and the people still are, hospitalized, struggling with life, and people who are, facing a lot of difficulty with mental challenge, such as addiction, anxiety, fear, depressions, all of that. Because the current situation in the world, a lot of people experiencing mental difficulties. So pray for all of them. So think of all of them. We'll think of all of them. Then we'll recite one round of Mani Mantra. And as you know, just here, simply reminding you that reciting Mani Mantra, as I said, whole day rain, then 360 years out of a year, every day rain. So the water, drop of the water can be counted one by one. But it's also, hair on the four-leg animal on this planet can be counted one by one. But merit that you create reciting Mani Mantra is like far more greater than that. Cannot be counted, means far more greater. So then merit is the cause for happiness, no happiness. Happiness here like more refers to the calm mind, peaceful mind. It's not like excitement kind of happiness. No. You have peace, you have calm mind most of the time throughout the day. You have calm mind. Okay. So then please, if you can think about the meaning of the mantra, meaning of the mantra as I explained before. So eliminating, pride, anger, jealousy, ignorance, attachments, doubt. And here, in this case, it's not just any kind of doubt. It's like doubt about it's like negative doubt. They are like equal doubt, or maybe causality maybe exists, or maybe not exist, or maybe not, more like not exist. That's like I say negative doubt. Or maybe causality could exist, or maybe causality or karma there's karma, maybe there's no karma, but didn't decide. This equal doubt could goes either way. When it's good, or maybe there's no karma, so that's negative doubt. Or maybe is there karma, is there no karma? So there, or maybe there's karma, that's like positive doubt. So now here we are talking about negative doubt. About equal doubt, negative doubt, about causality, and also our doubt, negative doubt and equal doubt of four noble truth. Or maybe it's not impossible, it's not possible to liberate yourself. It's just Buddha just taught four noble truth. I don't believe that you can really eliminate, like problems like that. Okay, here the doubt that third syllables, eliminate doubt. That doubt is negative doubt. Okay, for the sake of knowledge, it's not just any kind of doubt. Negative first equal, so then that doubt could go either way. If you go to a positive way, that's positive doubt. More likely you will get some result. Going towards negative, there's no negative doubt. Maybe say, oh, there's no four noble truth. Or four noble truth is not, is not valid teaching, something like that. Okay. So that, so then if you can think about the meaning of the money mantra while you say, so then please dedicate. We are doing this to benefit all the people who are struggling. So first you recite the stanza, change my group, Kundoka, Zosanji, Olaji, Tuji dollars, changes la chasa. So change my group, Kundoka, so change, like defilement or false. White body, which is like completely free from stain, change my group, Kundoka, Zosanji, Olaji. Zosan James Tata enlightened beings. So adorned enlightened being on the crown. Tuji $6, looking at the sentient beings' eyes of love, of looking at out of love and compassion. Tuji $6, not just whenever you are struggling, no, all the time. Looking at sentient beings all the time, out of loving kindness, compassion. Janzo Labjen telling me was like, I think every full moon, the wave of the oceans coming towards the world. So that's been like that all the time, never change. It's been like that. Every full moon, waves get bigger and to hit towards the world. So that's been like that since the universe began. So similarly, looking at the sentient beings like that, it never changed. So then, bow down to the chariots. Okay. So then maybe chant 7 times together. So then maybe recite silently one mantra. Om mane padme hum. Om mane padme hum. Om mane padme hum. Om mane padme. Om mane padme hum. Om mane padme. Om mane padme hum. Om mane padme hum. Omane Peme Hu Gewande Nyuando So there's a dedication. So now recite maybe 21 Lochima, Goddess Lochima mantra for the pandemic. There's one stanza in Jawa Kunji Shinjumais. Jawa Kun, so the stanza. Oh yeah, so that, I think that's hard to translate. So anyway, so maybe Ramla, you can put it on the screen, better to read. Jawa Kunji, Yishi Jumayi, Shudru number Truba Lechwe, Hamu Kangi Drube Nendege, Kundo Shizemala Chase laws.
Goddess arising from the magical emanation of the illusory exalted wisdom of all the victorious ones, who pacifies all the diseases, fears, and interferes of practitioners. To you I prostrate.
If you can say a few like every day, so and that will be also good, so to say a few times a day. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye Soha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye Soha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye Soha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. Everybody saying? Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye Soha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. 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 Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha Manaye. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara. Oh yeah.
Due to this virtue, may I become Parnasawari and lead all living beings without exception to that state.
Gewadi Nudo Machimando, Dovachi Jamalaba, Tia Sala. There's two ways to pronounce. Om Pishatze Pana Shawari Sawanzara Tasha. People from Eastern Tibet, that's how they pronounce Tasha. People from Central Tibet, they can pronounce Parsha. Doesn't matter. Parsha, Tasha, either way, it doesn't matter. Okay. If you know the mantra, it's good to say a few times and dedicate it for the pandemic to eradicate the pandemic. So if not, you can just say the money mantra, okay? So same benefit. Oh, yeah. Oh, then so now the beginning of the class, you just meditate. So I will say a few mantras, for your longevities and for your health. So you can just meditate, okay? If you are familiar with the Buddha Amitayos, then visualize Buddha Amitayos on your crown, facing the same direction, or you can visualize Buddha Amitayo space before you. So that's for longevity, for your long life, long, healthy, happy life, not long, miserable life, long, healthy, happy life. Jindente me tsowa tsaba me tumi chiwa ma li dunga ma kaya dunga chiwa na sanje tsaba me la chasa om namu banga wate aparamida ayun jana sumbuni tsida dunga raza tata gata ya arahade samya sambuda ya teya to bune bune maa bune aparamida bune jana somba roba tsida om sawa sam kara pare chune damade gangana samunga de samba wa bishini maa na ya pare ware so om namu banga wate aparamida ayun jana sumbuni tsida dunga raza Tatangata arahate samya sambuddha ya teya to bune bune maa bune aparamida bune jana somba roba tsida om sawa sam kara pare chune damade gangana samunga de samba wa bishini maa na ya pare ware so om namu banga wate aparamida Tatangata ya arahate samya sambuddha ya teya to bune bune maa bune aparamida bune jana somba roba tsida om sawa sam kara pare chune damade gangana Samunga de Sambawa Bishudi Mahana, Pare Ware, Somnamu Bangawa de Aparamida. Tata Gataya Ara de Samya Sambuda, de Adomone Bune Mahabune, Aparamida, Omasawa Samakara Parashu, the Tamade Kangana Samba, the Sambawa Bishudi Mahana. Omnamu Bangawa de Aparamida, and Asumane, the Tata Gataya Ara de Samya Sambuda. Aparamida Bune, Aparamida Bune, and Asumba Robas, and Omasawa Samakara Parashu, the Tamade Kangana Samba, the Sambawa. Omnamu Bhagavate Aparamida Ayunjana Sumbani Sadadura Ombune Bune Mahabune Aparamida Bune Aparamida Punijana Sumbara Somebody, Sambawan Bishid Mahane, Paravana, Sumbuni Tatadura, Tata Gataya, Arahate, Sambia Sambuda, Teata Bune Bune Mahabune Aparamida. Umazawa Samakara Parashida, the Mother Kangana, somebody, Sambawan Bishid Mahane, Paravana, so. To mention it's a matawana tea, Mela Sabami was several tons of Chidam, but the Sarabota Sabami. Javan Habel of something in the kitchen, so now, second one is for your health. So then visualize, please visualize medicine Buddha or medicine Buddha on your crown, form of light, bright dark blue. So then when I say the medicine Buddha names, so then visualize that nectar flows from that medicine Buddha body of different kind of colors like yellow, red, orange color, then dark blue, all kind of colors. When the snow falls on the surface of the warm rock, immediately it touches, it melts like that. So when the nectar flows, that kind of melt, purify all the sicknesses. Together with the three poisons, okay? Dawada Bemera Jama Keba the Jet, I had Jabala Chato, Rimbocha Dawada Bemera Jama Keba the Jet, I had Jabala Chato, Keba the Jet, I had Jabala Chato, 세상 팀에 전단도 주도발라 자소로 저도 좀 되게 세상 팀에 전단도 주도발라 자소로 저도 좀 되게 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 잡아야 나봐도 배다니 양해 매줘 발라 저도 양해 매줘 발라 저도 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 잡아야 나봐도 배다니 양해 매줘 발라 저도 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 잡아야 나봐도 배다니 초다 자줘야만 저도 초다자도 양라자도 저도 되게 잡아 잡아야 나봐도 배다니 최자소 주게 너나마로 뭐지 배자고 추자도 저게로 나마로 뭐가 제베 잡고 저도 좀 되게 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 잡아 야다바 저베 사제 메젤라 베디 잡고 저도 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 야다바 저베 사제 메젤라 베디 잡고 저도 좀 되게 뒤에 잡아 야다바 저베 사제 तुझे को लाने में चुम्बे दे सेंसा तुबे में तो दूंगा से तो सोने दे ताजे में ना बने ना सो हम नमो बंगावा दे बेगा से गुरु बेडू या टाबा रहता है ताता का आरा हादे समय संबोधा या ते आदम बेगा से महान बेगा से राजा समूह दे हम नमो बंगावा दे ताता का आरा हादे समय संबोधा या ते आदम बेगा से महान बेगा से राजा समूह दे हम नमो बंगावा दे बेगा से गुरु बेडू या टाबा रहता है ताथागताया अरहते समय संबोधया देहातो बेकासे महान बेकासे राजा समूह ओम नमो भगवते बेकासे गुरु बेटु यटा बरदया ताथागताया अरहते समय संबोधया देहातो बेकासे ओम नमो भगवते बेकासे गुरु बेटु यटा बरदया ताथागताया अरहते समय संबोधया देहातो बेकासे महान ओम नमो भगवते बेकासे गुरु बेटु यटा बरदया ताथागताया अरहते समय संबोधया राजा समूह दे तो हम नमो भगवते बेकासे गुरु बेटु यटा बरदया ताथागताया अरहते समय संबोधया देहातो बेकासे महाबेकासे बेकासे राजा समूह दे सोहा जवाती ये तो संजय मेलांडो ने डोवाची जमाने बाती है संजय दे बाची है दुराने ने माले बाता तो जुआ में बाजो फमा संजय तमजे दे दे जो जे गिनो तमजे तो वाला छजो सब छोना कुने दे दा दोगा ने बाची ते दा दा के सुनो जवा जो तो छोना कुने ने दोगा ने छोना कुने ने दा दोगा ने बाची ते दा दा जाबे पावे छदा छदा कुदो सब 대답은 제존달로 저완데도 던져라고 되도자빈 저완담도 뭐하고 다시 개별 자원데 그저 사모제라고 찬조심 조를 보지 맞아. 개완냐만 권에 돈이 따와는 뭐지 맞아 봤나 저저 개완냐만 권에 주진자고 종가도 주존단 말이야. 그게 좀 문제만 다다시 주존다. 손이지 장소는 저완고 Oh yeah, very good. Now, next 10 minutes nap. Next 10 minutes chicken nap. Oh yeah. So now, that's all 100% merit. So now class. Of course, you will learn something, but if you don't put into practice, then benefit will be very limited. So of course, you learn something. You learn about shamatha. Whether we get benefit from shamatha or not, that's very much depend on how we practice mindfulness throughout the day. Without mindfulness, concentration is impossible. Okay. So as I said, I think last Sunday, Arya Deva wrote this text called 400 Stands of Madhyamaka Avatara, or Middle Way, 400 Stands of Middle Way, Arya Deva. In Tibetan, you say Pakpalha, Umashib Jabba means, 400 Stands of Middle Way, the text composed by Arya Deva. Chola Yiji Dungas. People who are well off, economically well off, have more complications related to the mind. People, underprivileged people, those people have more physical problems, such as not having shelter, not having enough to eat, not having access to the fresh water, clean air, access to the medical things like basic necessities. These are the two type of problems. Common, not uncommon, it's common problem. All living beings, common problem with all living beings. So these two type of problems greatly influence our life, day by day, day to day life, greatly influence. One is called health, of course, then you have to have many conditions that need in order to have good health, clean water, clean air, access to the medicines, the good food, access to care. Have to have access to care, so like good food. So then another one that related to the mind, because mind creates based on the circumstance. So nowadays circumstance is not that great. So probably there will be more problem related to the mind. And nowadays circumstance is not that great. You don't hear much. You don't hear very. If you're looking for your happiness, mental happiness outside, nowadays, outside world doesn't have much good news to provide. So so and there not much there's very limit to what material thing can provide when it's come down or well-being, mental well-being. So therefore, according to Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings, Song of Experience, Lamrim title called Song of Experience, or brief Lamrim, two title, doesn't matter which way. You call the same thing, same text, experience of Song of Experience, or brief Lamrim. In that text, someday similar, only Jabude, someday concentrations, called someday similar on Gurus. If you have if you have let's say you have if you can concentrate, so that's the only way to rule your mind. Right now, your mind rules you. We don't rule our mind rules us. The only way to rule your mind is if you concentrate. So concentration is the king. The mind are subject of that king. The concentration is the king. The minds are subject. So the king rules the subject, no subject rules the king. Someday, similar, Ongdur Jabo means king. Shama means yours. If you let it be, it's going to be firm as mountain. You can move. If you just let it be your mind, it's going to be firm as mountain. You cannot move. It's not going to go here, go there. No, it's going to sit like mountain. it will not move. What that means, it means that if you decide to think for next 10 minutes, just flower. It's going to be on the flower. Farm is like mountain. It's not going to go anywhere. That's how you rule the mind. If you let it go, where it goes to only good things. Mind only think about something good. Very less likely it thinks something negative, more likely it thinks something good. Result, well-balanced mind, well-balanced body. So then ultimate result is pliancy, physical pliancy, mental pliancy. So then Lama Tsongkhapa says, I, practitioner myself, practice this. If somebody who's following my footstep, Lama Tsongkhapa is begging us to please practice for your own benefit. Lama Tsongkhapa is begging for us to do the same thing. Then you get immense benefit. Then you rule your mind. So that's why we are studying these shamatha meditations. To create, to make your mind calm, peaceful. The mind is good, the mind is peace, everything is peace. The mind is not peace, no matter where you live, what you eat, what you wear, how much you possess, no good. Feel like something's wrong. Yeah, of course. If your mind is good, even though you live in a cave, everything's fine, everything's okay. If your mind is not good, no matter where you live, how you live, what you possess, where you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. Well, that's what you see. So okay, that's the reason why we study shamatha meditation or shine. I want to rule my mind in order to achieve physical well-being, mental well-being, and ultimately physical pliancy, mental pliancy. Then I can be more useful for others. That's why, okay, for the sake of knowledge. Not because I consider myself a Buddhist, that's why I'm learning. No point. Everything has to have reason. We are all looking for every single second, we are all looking for happiness. Physical happiness, mental happiness, mainly mental happiness. That's how you achieve. Okay. So then it's a brief review. So first stages, there's 9 stages. First stage is what is called
Inner placement.
very good. Inner placement. So, second,
Continual placement.
okay. Third,
Now I have to look. Patch-like placement.
so as I said, if you wonder how you can remember all of this, you do review meditations. First, you do whatever you learn, you do review meditations. Next time, you don't need book. You have you have stored in your mental library. You don't need books. Very important, review meditations. That's called knowledge. So then second, contemplate. Then third, assimilation, that's the third. So then result. Okay. The last time I mentioned this body, your life is like sailboat. The sailboat is built up by knowledge, contemplation, assimilations. That's how this boat is going to sail across the oceans. No? Okay. Oh yeah. So then, like, what kind of object do you need in order to do shamatha meditations? What kind of object you have to choose?
Are you asking the question, Geshe-la? Are you asking for us to answer, or are you just asking for us to contemplate?
Who's talking?
Neely,
Oh yeah, I'm asking a question.
I think you said a holy object would be beneficial, but whatever object we pick, we should maintain that same object. We could even use our breath.
Very good. Yeah, anybody welcome to say if you remember. So I'll make sure that you remember. Otherwise, you remember. I tell you stories. The brown bear catching. I'm not sure. It's like mice. It's not mice. It's much bigger than mice. Live under the ground. It's not groundhog, but it's like that. So brown bear catch one, and put under the butt, then catch another one, then another one just go away. So then in the end, probably catch 7. In the end, there's only one left. Because each time he moves, goes away. That means you memorize. You thought you memorized first one, second one memorized, the first one went away. Third one memorized, second one went away. In the end, you only have one left. Not that way. No, so remember first, second, third, so for sake of your own benefit, okay? Otherwise, each time you meditate, now look at the page, distraction. This distraction, that's not how you can meditate on the shamatha, like, oh, maybe, where's the note here, like, not like that, you probably need to remember. Or, any object you can choose, but according to Lama Tsongkhapa, suggest, advise, choose a holy object. There's multiple benefit down the road if you thinking to practice Vajrayana path, it will help you. It will help. Objects. How often you can change your object?
Best never.
Oh, very good. If you are just concerned about temporary calm mind, you can change object. Doesn't matter. If your goal is to improve your concentrations, better not to change. Because you become familiar, all of a sudden now you change new one, so then it takes time to become familiar. That's why it's better not to change. In the first stages, how long you can stay on object?
Few seconds.
Oh, very good. Only seconds. There only glimpse, second here, there. Do I need to worry? I should worry?
No.
No. So that's a part of the process. This happened for everybody, not just you. First stages, inner placement, during that time, only glimpse. So then you remember, like, what's it called? Geshe, I'm not sure. Samula says something. Lamla, what do you call these 4 things? In Tibetan, it's called Geshe.
It's the 4 forces,
What's the first one?
6 forces, 4 awarenesses.
Yeah, 4 awareness. That sounds better. Yeah, that sounds better. 4 awarenesses. It's not here. When you say 4 awarenesses, we are not counting the awareness. You can't count awareness. There's so many awareness. Every thought is awareness. So this is like 4 particular awareness, okay? First one is tight. How you say?
Tight focus.
Oh, tight focus. Oh. Out of four awareness, what awareness you need during the first stages? tight focus, tight focus. That means you have to work hard. That means your focus needs to be tight. You know, you can't just say, oh, thinking about visualizing Buddha or Tara, whatever. You can't space out. You can't be spaced out, spacing out. You have to focus. Your focus needs to be tight. Tight on what? Tight on object. So that is very much needed. Okay. And then, so what kind of experience you will go through?
Constant interrupting, like all the time, the mind going here and there.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
So it feels like there are more thought, but actually it's not true. It feels like there's more thought, actually not true, because usually there's thought, because you are not aware. Now you are being aware of your thought. That's why you feel like there's more thought. Actually, it's not true. Now you are being being aware. You know, so elephant producing baby all the time. You are not aware. It's like what the elephant is almost like locust. You know, it's like storm of thought. Before you are just thought carries out. You know, so, hello, come here. You know, go to kitchen. You just go to kitchen. And it's come here, go upstairs, you go upstairs. Or come here, go downstairs. Come in, you know, like that. Now, you are not easily carried out by your thought because you have become more firm and more mindful. So, experience that you experience, you feel like there's more thought, but actually not true. What's happening? What's happening is that you are being aware of your thought. You are being aware. Okay, so that's called that particular experience called now you are recognizing experience of you are gaining new experience. That's called recognizing your thought. Experience of recognizing your thought. That's the new experience you gain because of concentrations. Because of concentration on single object. Now you are gaining, first experience you gain is like experience of you recognizing your own thought. Is that good? I don't know. It's good or bad. I don't know how to say. But there's new experience. Okay. Oh. So then the second one is what's called second one. Okay, now so 1 second. What kind of obstacle you face? The most obstacle you face?
Excitement and thinking.
Big challenge of excitement mind, thinking mind. Thinking mind, oh God. Gross thinking mind, subtle thinking mind. Does that ring any bell? I already explained when I was in Patagonia. I already explained that when I was in Patagonia. Gross thinking mind. What is gross thinking mind? When you lose your object. Or don't rely on my word. I maybe become here more tricky. What is the gross thinking mind?
You see the object, but the stability's not clear.
Oh. gross thinking mind, subtle thinking mind. Subtle thinking mind took by brown bear. Subtle thinking mind stole by brown bear.
You see the object and it's clear, but it's not bright. You don't have the power behind it.
Oh, there's a subtle thinking mind. What's the gross thinking mind?
You have stability, but no clarity.
Stability, no clarity. Okay, oh, that's good. So this thing needs to be there. Otherwise, you will not see the progress of your meditation very clearly because you have no idea what's happening, what is happening. If something's happening, you have to be aware of what's happening. Or maybe now my meditation is about to take over by subtle thinking mind, gross thinking mind. So then you need to apply introspections. If thinking mind and excitement mind is the biggest challenge, during the first stages, second stages, you have to understand the nature of thinking mind, growth of the excitement mind, and how many different subtle growth, same like excitement, subtle growth. So then gross excitement mind.
You're not seeing the object.
You lose the object, right? You lose the object. Subtle thinking mind.
Subtle excited mind, Geshe-la? Or
So,
subtle
no, it's excitement mind, sorry, because I'm making mistake here.
You're
Don't
seeing
get,
another object.
yeah, seeing the object, but at the same time seeing something else, not just seeing the object, not only seeing the object, but seeing something else. So that's like subtle excitement mind, but not completely lost your object, but you are seeing your object at the same time you are thinking about ice cream. You're seeing the kind of ice cream in your refrigerator, or maybe chocolate chip cookie, or maybe smoothie. You are remembering smoothie, whether you made the smoothie or not. So anyways, slowly. So need to do some review meditations. First, review what are the 9 stages, inner placement. Then second one, continuous placement. So then page-like placement. So inner placement, what kind of, how long I can stay an object, need to remember that to review meditation. What is the main object? What kind of experience of like feeling there more thought, not to just gaining the recognition of your own thought, new experience. What kind of challenge? Thinking mind, gross mind, or thinking mind and excitement mind. A thinking mind, how many? Subtle thinking mind, gross thinking mind, subtle excitement mind, gross excitement mind. If you know them, when it happens, then more likely you can prevent in order to make your meditation more successful. Otherwise, thief came to your house, ran into the field, and you are looking into the forest. You are never going to find thief, because thief went to the field, on the field or in the field. Thief ran into the field, and you are looking into the forest. So that means not, if you don't know, that's what happened. If you don't recognize, if you don't understand the thinking mind and the excitement mind, so then probably you are throwing something, object, the target is here in the west, you are throwing something on the east, you are never going to hit target, because target is on the west. You are throwing something on the east, it's going to be like that. So then you spend so much time throwing in the wrong directions. Meanwhile, meditation never get progress. So that's why all these things need to be think. And it also help is review meditation, help your brain too. Review meditation make your brain sharp. And it's all good, it's also good to, before you talk to anybody else in the early morning, if you can say Manjushri mantra, Om Arapasanati, Om Arapasanati, Om Arapasanati, before you talk to anybody else, it will sharpen your brain. It will keep your mind sharp. So that's very true. It's been proven, so that keep your mind sharp. So here, what you do puzzle. What people do, keep their mind sharp, they do puzzle. Manjushri mantra, Om Arapasanati, before you talk to anybody else, if you do Manjushri mantra, Om Arapasanati, something, then at the end, Om Arapasanati, one breath, long as you can. Like this. One breath. But then again, you can do again. It will really make your mind sharp. Make your mind sharp. Even somebody who has like, what do you call it, startle? Somebody who startled?
Stutter.
Oh, when the young monk come to monastery, some of them even could not speak one sentence. Then they recite mantra. After a few months, now they can speak perfectly well, no problem. We don't have speech therapies. What we have Manjushri mantra. So they keep your mind sharp. Okay. So the review meditations. Then after that, so wherever you go, you don't need a book. You remember, if you need all the tools that you need, you already have tools. You just sit down. So very good. Then less distractions. Just opening book here, there, then it's like kind of like become distractions. Okay. So then like continually placement, the second stages. There, same challenge. Oh, same challenge. That challenge probably go all the way to 7 stages somewhere there. It will go away. It get weaker and weaker, but it will be active. Thinking mind, excited mind will be active till 7 stages somewhere there. So then, second stages. So now, okay. How you can tell that you accomplished the first stage? How you can tell?
You can stay on the object for maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, how you can tell? Children.
Because you can place the mind for a longer time.
Or you can count 21.
Huh?
Or you said you can finish counting the 21 breaths.
Oh, yeah. Helen, remember that. Helen is awake now. Yeah, if you can count your 21 breathing meditation in and out without any distractions, in and out 21 times, one text set, that means you complete the first stages. Or reciting Mani Mantra, one mala or Mani Mantra with mindfulness, you can accomplish. Then you can say, oh, that's the measurement, now you accomplish. Because you can, breathing is a little better, breathing in and out without distraction. If you can count 21, time to rejoice. Then you finish, you accomplish the first stages, time to rejoice. So what that indicate? Oh, if you can accomplish one stages, why not second stage, third stage? Why not? We have no reason. Okay, so that's very good. Oh, yeah. And here in the Lamrim, and here the so sorry, the first one, how you can tell if you can count breathing meditations 21 times without distractions. So that is the sign that you accomplished the first stages. Now, second stage is now I say duration on the object will be going to be a little bit longer. Makes sense? It makes sense? Or so that one here says 1 round of money mantra, if you can focus, 1 round of money mantra. So that kind of like sign that you accomplished the second stages. Okay. When the money tell tango chikzam ring gomna ti miyama tabu. So that means before 7 mantra, elephant is gone. So then slowly 14 mantra, elephant gone. So 21 mantra, elephant go takes longer time. Then slowly 1 round of money mantra, elephant will own the object. So that means now making progress in the second stages, okay? Making progress on the second stages. Oh. What kind of experience? So that during second stages, sometimes you experience there's no thought. Sometimes there's thought, sometimes there's no thought. So there you are gaining, first one, you are gaining the new experience of recognizing your thought, the new experience. Now, second stage, you're gaining the new experience. What kind of experience you are experiencing now? You are experiencing that thought are now become restless, or taking rest. Now your thought are resting. Sometimes it's resting, not all the time. Sometimes it become, sometimes, what kind of new experience you are gaining in the second stages. Sometimes there's no thought. Sometimes you experience thought. So that means thought, now you're experiencing the resting of your thought. Make sense? Resting of your thought. Am I making sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that's how you say in English. You are experiencing, and now your thought are resting.
So now you're experiencing the space between the thoughts, right?
Yes. That means there's no thought. There's no thought, and sometimes there's thought, and before there's thought all the time. So now the second stage, sometimes no thought, sometimes thought. The first stage is there's always thought. Second stage, now there's some break. You get some break from elephant. I'm not sure how long, but you are getting some break, some break here. There maybe like even though seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds break, that's pretty good news. So then there's no break at all. So before first stage is 0 break. Now second stage, you are getting some break here, there, progress. There's new experience, never experienced before. Before there's elephant always there, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes 100 of them simultaneously rise. Oh, yeah.
Geshe, I had a question if I could ask, please.
Yes.
So I remember you said in the first stage, the awareness was a tight focus. What is the focus that we would use in the second stage of continual placement?
Same object,
thing.
Same object. Good question. Same object. Yeah, same object. So, like I think like the first stages, second stages, both require tight focus. First stage, second stage, both require out of 4 awareness, require the first awareness, tight focus. You can't relax about your object. You have to be tight on your object. First and second stage, first stage. So then from there, then you become more familiar become more familiar, like with objects. So this is very good. Otherwise, like right now, the situation in the world bombards negative news our mind. So we need to take care of our mind. Only way you can take it is like focus. Simple as just do breathing meditation. Breathing meditations. And focus there. If you can count 21 times without distractions, then if you can count, that's like you accomplish the first stages. Then just focus the first stages. You get benefit. It's not like, oh, you only get benefit when you reach 9 stages. No, you get benefit. Just practice that. Don't worry that, oh, when I'm going to accomplish this, all this rest of the stages. No, just, first, just rejoice if you can accomplish the first stage. Just focus there, and you can move slowly. You can move. Don't need to worry about. So if the foundation goes well, the rest will build up. If you can build up something, it will be there stronger. So just breathing meditations. Whenever your mind gets distracted, just focus on your breath. Like that, just focus on your breath. That's the best way to make your mind calm. Otherwise, reading news, watching news, what people say, what people don't say, and all kinds of things, like every single day. You lose your peace of mind how many times you lose your peace of mind? Not good for your health. Not good for your health. If you have more peaceful mind, thinking something, like, oh, my life is so precious, like so lucky because like I can read Lamrim, I can read guided Buddhist, I can say a mantra, I can say refuge Buddhist the prayer, I can say Vajrasthana mantra. I'm so lucky, like, and I like so then every day you can make your mind calm and peaceful every day. Amen. Otherwise, if we are not mindful, like particularly nowadays, so like no good, so then you get immense. In order to have healthy body, healthy mind is very much needed, very much needed. So yeah, we are all capable. We are all capable. We are all capable to keep our mind calm and peaceful. We are all capable, whether reciting a mantra, doing practice, or meditations, or whatever. We are all capable to keep our mind calm and peaceful. How's it? Lama Chaba. Every problem has solutions. Every problem you can't say, oh, there's no solution. Every problem, there's solutions. Maybe your idea of solution is something different. Or then solution from Lamrim teaching. Maybe your idea of solution for a problem is different. Maybe it's like very much contaminated. The solution that provided by Lama Tsongkhapa in Lamrim teachings, every single problem that we face, these are all stainless solutions, pure solutions. So just look at the 8 verses, thought transformations. I'm not saying it's easy to practice. I'm not saying it's very, very difficult to practice. It's very difficult to practice. But if you practice, you get immense benefit. You get immense benefit. And if you can think about 8 verses, thought transformation right away, not wait, right away, right there. When things happen, if you can apply 8 verses, thought transformation right there, oh, you are 100%, your mind is 100% protected. Your mind 100% protected. tala kandu gomla jors. Tala kandu gomla jors. Meditating immediately, not waiting a second, meditating immediately. This is what Guru Puja, Penjal of Sachuja said in Guru Puja. Tala kandu gomla jors. Immediately applying, Applying means meditating. Immediately meditating, immediately meditating. Tala kandu gomla jors. Oh, then your mind's been protected. Otherwise, the world now, especially nowadays, the world that we live in is kind of complicated. Lot of ill will flying around, lot of ill will flying around, lot of ill will flying around, lot of ill thought flying around, lot of ill speech flying around. Make sure that all this thing, you need armor, you need armor to protect yourself. You need to wear armor of 8 verses, thought transformations. Nobody can disturb your mind. So there's one of these concentration. So anyway, so sorry, so much has been said. A lot of blame game is being going around. What's the benefit? No benefit. Nobody get benefit. Nobody get any benefit. Nobody get any benefit. Nobody get peace of mind. Nobody. So anyway, it's unfortunate, but that we should do what we can do, protect our mind. So anyway, so now back to the class. First 2 stages, second stage, experience, the new experience you gain. Now you experience break from your thought. Whatever you call space means there's no thought. And there's sometimes there's thought, so like that's good. Okay. So out of 4 awareness, why you need the tight focus? Because remaining on object is very little. First stage, second stage, remaining on the elephant, remaining on objects very little. Because in an elephant, you just catch wild elephant from the forest. So that elephant has been roaming out in the forest all the time. Now you're trying to train that elephant. It's not going to be easy to first catch, then tie. When you tie, it's time to get out. You're so powerful. So the first stage, second stage, remaining on objects very little. Therefore, you need, out of 4 awareness, you need tight focus. Make sense? So because of this today's class, if I remind you what you need to remember, so this class is productive. That means we did group review meditations again. Maybe we may end up doing group like review meditation of the first 2 stages, maybe for several months. Then maybe somewhere in January we'll move to the 3rd stage. Maybe we end up doing review meditation, the first stage, second stage, maybe next couple of months, maybe January 2021. So then, then we will move to the 3rd stages. Okay, here again. So I think this is good. Today's class productive. Okay, so I highly encourage you to do please review meditations. If you really want to know how to keep your mind calm. If that's the only reason you are learning the shamatha meditation, then please remember much as possible. First stage, second stage, out of 4 awareness, what kind of awareness? Tight focus. That's needed. What kind of experience you gain? The first stage, what kind of experience you gain the second stage, what kind of challenge you face. Oh, thinking mind. Thinking mind. What is thinking mind? Gross or subtle? What is excitement mind? Gross and subtle. Didn't call it. What is the cause? What is the cause of thinking mind? Oh, is sluggish, physical, sluggish,
Sluggishness.
sluggishness. I say,
Yeah, sluggishness.
is that English? It sounds like it sounds like Mongolian language. Sluggishness in the physical, sluggishness in the mind. So then of course, there's like sluggish in the physical body, probably related to what we eat, the portion of food, how much we eat, what we eat, very much related to that. So that's why I think all this like vegan, gluten-free, all of this probably happening now because of the sluggish in the physical. Maybe, like, how to say, vegan or like gluten-free is all of that. So like what we eat, how much we eat, when we eat, oh, this many things cause sluggishness. So about that contribute, physical sluggishness kind of contribute, mental sluggishness contribute. Here, excitement mind is not like there's difference between wonder mind, excitement mind. Excitement mind here produced by some form of attachment. Object of attachments, that's how the mind get wonder. Very less likely anger. Mostly the excitement mind is caused by attachment, okay? So this all like almost like all the tools. If you are fixing something, what do you need in order to make your fire? What you need a match, you need wood, you need some pepper to start the fire and make sure the wood is not wet. If you wood, in order to make good fire, you need many conditions. It's not just wish. You need many conditions. You need to know how to make good fire. So same like this, okay? So now, what time is it? What time?
It's 11 o'clock.
How much time we have?
I guess is it an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Then it's an hour and a half.
Yeah, so good. So now that's, so we'll stop here. As I said, we may end up reviewing first two stages, even though we are not able to cover the third stages. We may end up reviewing. So I will review till everybody remembers.
Geshe, we were having a discussion before you arrived, and I was wondering if I could just clarify something. We were trying to recall the original texts where this information is. And I know you've told us this many times, but I apologize that we just weren't clear. So in Maitreya Buddha's Ornament of Mahayana Discourse, that's where they talk about the requirements of the place, right? And then in Maitreya Buddha's Distinguishing the Middle from the Extreme in chapter 4, he talks about the 5 faults and the 8 adjustments.
Oh, very good.
And in Asanga's Compendium of Knowledge, in chapter 4, he discusses the 9 stages. Is that correct?
Which chapter?
4?
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Is that, are those things that I just said, are those all correct?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that we had it straight.
So this needs compendium of what?
The Compendium of Knowledge, the Amidharma Samukkaya,
Oh, what chapter number?
chapter 4.
Oh, very good. So then, ornament of mind discourse.
Yeah, in chapter 13, stanza 7, the requirements of the place.
Oh, how is about 90 stages?
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Is that
Chapter number 15, mind of discourse. Ornament
Okay.
of mind of discourse.
chapter 15 has the 9 stages? Okay.
Oh. So then chapter 14?
I think in my book is chapter 13, stanza number 7, that has the requirements of the place.
Oh, you are reading the ornament of mind discourse?
Yes.
Chapter number 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. So I probably put it wrong, chapter number 14. So that's good. Somebody's checking on. So that's good. So like, very
But
good.
chapter
very good.
14 talks about calm abiding, the whole chapter 14.
Oh. So children, which chapter, like ornament of mind discourse?
Yeah, the ornament of Mahayana discourse on chapter 14. There's a description of the 9 stages, but it's not like full like in the Lamrim. It's just stated on verses, but it doesn't say stage 1 and stage 2. It's just like the original text.
So Chukila, so you make sure that chapter 13, I wrote.
Chapter 13 lists the information about the place. I mean, in my book, it's chapter 13, stanza 7.
There's like 90 stages.
I don't know. I know that I'm not sure where the 9 stages are. So
No, 90 stages, children is right. 90 stages, chapter 14, I wrote it down. I think I thought I made a mistake. Probably turns out it's not a mistake. It's chapter 14. So
Yeah,
chapter 14, the 90 stages has been mentioned in stanza. So you have to understand how to break them. So you have to break. It's that exactly children. It didn't say first stage, second, and third stage. It's just stanza. So you have to understand how to break them. Okay. So if you are interested, I will break for you. So there's chapter 14, that's clear. Chapter 14, 9 stages. Then chapter there, so like chapter 14, chapter 14?
Yes, Geshe.
So there's and same thing like Chukula, you said same thing, that environment.
yeah, the environment is in chapter 13.
You're 100% sure?
Well, in my book, yes, Geshe. I mean, I have it right in front of me.
Okay, so that means probably that's the mistake. So I write it down, chapter 14. So they come to do it. So there's the stanza. You see the stanza?
I have the stanza. I have the place where the genius practices has the virtues of being convenient for livelihood, a good neighborhood, a salutary location, an excellent community.
All the stanza.
Yeah, that's stanza number 7 in chapter 13.
Okay, so that's good. So that
But
maybe
14 might have the 9 stages. I don't know where that is.
No. The 9 stages, that should do 9 stages. There's like what children said, like 14.
Yeah.
14. Okay. So it turns out now the environment, chapter number 13, 9 stages, chapter number 14. This is important for the reference. If somebody wants to read, then they can read. Then make sure that, it's not just somebody just made it up. So this is very important. Source is very important. Oh yeah, so we did a good job. So here, clear out some mistakes. So, oh yeah.
Geshe, for the 5 faults and 8 adjustments, are they in distinguishing, Maitreya's distinguishing the middle from the extremes?
This goes so down the. Yes, that's good.
Chapter 4? Okay.
Chapter 4, antidote chapter. So then next time when you go and read, some of you may really want to study. So that's good news, so, and then you go there and read. So it's good, so if you can read, if not, so then it's okay too. So I'm not going to make you read, but if you are interested, then you can read. So especially for nuns, so then if you are interested, you can read. So that's good for the reference, And next time when they go, so then, they can develop some faith towards Maitreya Buddha and Asanga. So what they provide us to make our mind calm and peaceful, okay? Yeah, then maybe stop now. So do the dedications.
Gewadi nu duda lama sangye bukyune dowa chikya maluka Dei sala ge parshog janchu sencho rempoche make panam ke guchi kewanyam pame payang gone gondu pelwarsho Jampo power jita kempana Udu sampo de yande shinte, deda kungi jesu da lochu, gewa di dan tanchera chungo, dusun shepe gewa tamcheki, ngowa gan la chotu ngapade, da she gewe tawi du kunkyang, sampo chirchirab chungo wargi. Dagi shine sape gewadi, tendando wa kun la gampeda, kepa jetsun lo sangda pai, tempe ni porindu selje sho. Kandira we korwe shinkamdi, tendande wa malu shungwene, chenre sigwan tensing yatsui, Japesite badu tengyuchi, Jonu iya nala wa jortu, awatare tembara zopa, lozangewe deton lek pasho, jashu gengyura masoa de. Tupsu chanjin jangewe. Dancing kyong pewe kunze da poze chogsum kuwe le mun tudu adok so du je kendu jab ten shok tare tu re so ha Om tare tu re so ha. 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 Om tare tu re so ha.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Geshe. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
please make sure that we are not in the reviewing the first 3 stages till next year.
Thank you,
Okay.
Geshe. Thanks for being our goals.
Oh, yeah.